can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walked through the fire, came out better on the other side. See, life's like a beach if you find the sand. And right now, I feel like 100 grand.
You are listening to Inspired Insider with your host, Dr. Jeremy Wise.
All right, Dr. Jeremy Weiss here. We're live at the Prosper Show. We're with the CEO of BigCommerce, Brent, and you're a huge player in the e-commerce space, and I want you just to tell a little bit about what BigCommerce does.
Sure. We're an e-commerce platform that lets sellers create their own branded store. We're the biggest one in the United States for fast-growing and established brands with over 50,000 customers. They include startups and small sellers all the way to Fortune 1,000 companies, NBA and NFL teams, internet retailer top 1,000 companies, and most importantly, our model is software as a service, which means that the retailers and manufacturers don't have to manage their own software and hardware and IT. We do that for them to world-class standards of performance, all for an extremely low price.
So, Brent, one of the great things about BigCommerce, it allows people to diversify, go multi-channel. So talk a little about the importance of that.
Sure. So sellers, if they expand, we're at the Prosper Show, and most of the sellers here are Amazon-focused sellers. But the average seller can triple their sales by going beyond Amazon and having not just a great branded web store, but also sell on other channels, from eBay to Pinterest and Facebook and Instagram to maybe point of sale. We're the only e-commerce platform in the world with native integrations into all those channels that I just mentioned. In most cases, the best integration of any e-commerce platform in the world. And so my biggest piece of advice to anybody is if you want to maximize your success and your sales on the internet, get onto a platform that lets you sell everywhere that shoppers are looking for goods.
You guys have hundreds of thousands of customers, and I know you have tons of success stories. What's one that sticks out that you're especially proud of?
Well, a good example is Native Union, who's displayed right behind us. Native Union is a terrific brand that sells, for example, cases for iPhones. And they're a great success story because they have taken advantage of all these different channels I talk about. They'll sell on Amazon and eBay. They'll optimize their feed into Facebook, where they're selling natively on Facebook. Soon Instagram sales are rolling out. They'll be taking advantage of that there as well. And so they're a great example of a company that embraces all the different places that consumers go on the web and optimize their sales by doing that.
You know, one thing I want to mention, this interview wouldn't be complete without talking about your background. You have an amazing background. Someone like you at the helm of BigCommerce. Talk about, you've started and successfully run many businesses. I want you to talk a little bit about your personal background and, in the e-commerce space and business in general.
Yeah, well, that's nice of you to ask. I mean, I guess I was a retail consultant, an e-commerce consultant back in the early to mid 90s, and relevant to what I do now, one of the first things I ever did in the height of the bubble was joined a company called Escalate. It was one of the first companies ever to attempt the software as a service model of e-commerce. A little too early, before its time, but then I was at eBay and PayPal for almost 10 years, variously head of product, head of Europe, head of strategy, 5 years as president and COO of the vacation rental company HomeAway, which we led through an e-commerce transformation in the same way we did eBay. But really what I'm doing now goes back to what I did in the year 2000, right? When I believed this model of software as a service was the best way to do e-commerce. A little before its time then, but it's really the way the world is moving today.
Everyone should check out BigCommerce. Brent, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate it.
What I got, you can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walked through the fire, came out better on the other side. See, life's like a beach if you find the sand. And right now, I feel like 100 grand.